I've been thinking about this connection between the concentration of believers and the outbreak of miracles. It's amazing. Do you remember when Jesus went to raise Jairus' daughter? The Bible says, and he put them all out and took her by the hand and called, saying, Maid, arise. He was putting out the unbelievers. Jesus literally kicked out the unbelievers before he performed the miracle. And then we see Peter doing the same thing later on in Acts 9:40. But Peter put them forth and kneeled down and prayed, and turning him to the body said, Tabitha, arise. That's in Acts 9:40. It's like he took a page right out of Jesus' playbook. I believe there's this supernatural synergy that happens when believers come together in faith. It's like we're creating this atmosphere where heaven invades earth. I've seen it. I've seen the glory cloud, angels showing up, people getting healed. It's amazing. And every single time, it's when there's this high concentration of faith in the vicinity. It reminds me of what Paul said, that your faith should not stand in the wisdom of men, but in the power of God, 1 Corinthians 2:5. We're not just talking about intellectual belief here. We're talking about faith that expects the impossible. So here's my challenge to you. Start seeking out those gatherings where faith is thick in the air. Be part of creating that atmosphere of belief, because when we come together expecting God to move, he shows up in ways that will blow your mind. Jesus said, if you have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, you shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible to you. Matthew 17:20. Let's be a generation that dares to believe for the impossible. Let's create spaces where miracles aren't the exception, but the norm. Because when we do, we're not just changing our lives, we're changing the world.